and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how I lay my lace wigs down. These can be used for your frontals, your full lace wigs, your lace front wigs, anything that's lace. This is how you can put it on, okay? This has been such a highly requested video and I finally got it out for you guys. So yeah, this is a wig. How bomb does it look? I outdid myself, you guys. Like, first of all, MyFirstWig's hairline on their wigs, phenomenal. You're gonna see, anyways, let me just stop rambling and let's get straight into the video. So if you'd like to see how I lay my wigs down, or what I feel like is the best way to lay your lace wigs down, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna show you guys the wig that I received first. So here are the specs on my particular wig. Like I said, my wig is from MyFirstWig. I received the JAELAH wig. If you guys don't know who JAELAH is, oh my god, that looks so crazy in my hair like this. JAELAH Majette, she came out with her own wig, which basically mimics her hair texture. So it's super curly and cute, so I can't wait. It is a silky texture, a 14-inch in length. It's a natural hair color. I did add some bleach to the end of mine to lighten it a little bit, because you guys know I like to have a little bit of a lighter brown type of color. I have size 1 for my cap size. The cap construction is the glueless lace cap, and my lace color is light brown. So the construction, all of this is your lace area here. Mine looks light brown because, like I said, I bleached my knots. You have 2 clips or combs right here in the front. You have 1 in the back, as well as an adjustable strap. So all of that is how the wig comes. So with wigs, if you're new to wearing wigs, I prefer wigs that have combs, at least in the back. I don't really care for the front, because I am going to show you guys how to adhere your lace down to your hairline. But if you're someone who does not like to adhere their lace, then those combs will come in super handy, because you can just stick them right into your hair to secure your wig. So now that I've showed you guys the wig, let me show you what all comes with it if you're not familiar. MyFirstWig literally sets you up with everything you need for your first wig. So for this particular wig, it did come with a pick, because it is curly hair and you'll probably want to pick it. So I'm really glad that they sent the pick. You also get clips, little clips to keep your hair out of the way. You do get an adjustable strap, or like a piece of elastic band. I don't care for the elastic band on my wigs personally, but if you are someone who utilizes these, it is in here. You also get an instruction manual. You get a wig head right here, which I'm not gonna put together because it's no point for me to do it right now, but you do get that. You also get some bobby pins, which I'll probably utilize today. And then you also get a rat tail comb, which I really like these, and you'll see why in just a little bit. Oh, and then you also get wig caps, which you will need for how I'm going to show you guys how to adhere your wig. So, boom. To start, you need to do something with your hair underneath, preferably cornrows, but if you're like me and you are like braid deficient, you don't know how to do braids, then you're going to rock with me. My hair is on the thinner side, so I can get away with doing what I'm about to do to my hair and it's still being flat underneath my wig. So I'm just taking my hair out of the bun that I had it in, and I'm just kind of messily parting my hair down the middle. It really doesn't have to be perfect whatsoever. And this, what I'm about to do, will only work if your hair is on the thinner side. So if you have thicker hair, you definitely will want to actually cornrow your hair down. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to kind of finger comb my hair first, because it's kind of nappy. Okay. I'm going to part it into 3 pieces, and I'm going to braid it in the best way that I know how to do a braid, like a pigtail braid, because that's the best that I can do personally. But of course, if you know how to actually braid, definitely take this opportunity to do that to your hair. But whatever you do to your hair underneath, you need your hair to be flat so that your wig looks as realistic as possible. Nothing gives away the fact that you're wearing a wig when it's big and bulky. You don't want that. I'm just gonna do the other side. So once I get my braids, you know, semi-popping, I'm just gonna kind of comb up my edges and baby hair. I don't want this to be in the way, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Gots to be glued. This is like the yellow bottle. It really doesn't matter which one you get. and I'm going to be taking this and putting it all over my edges and slicking them back. I would recommend a gel that is alcohol based, not something that's oil based like an edge control, because that will keep the adhesive that I'm going to show you guys that we're going to be using, it will keep it from sticking because it's oil based, and that's how you remove this adhesive that I'm going to be showing you guys later. So I would definitely recommend a gel of some sort. I'm just taking my edge brush because I don't have my other brush over here, and I'm just kind of slicking all this back because I don't want my edges to be caught in the way of my wig. The next thing that you're going to do is taking your wig cap. So you want to get a wig cap that is the color of your scalp or skin, whichever you prefer. I get one that's more so like the color of my scalp rather than my skin, because your scalp is lighter than your skin. So that's just my preference, but you know, whatever you prefer. You can get these, first of all, they come with the MyFirstWig, so that's a good thing. But if you got a wig from somewhere else, you can get these at your beauty supply store for like $1. Just a stocking cap, or you can take some pantyhose, whatever you need to do, sis. So I'm taking this and I'm putting it on my head. Now we're about to look so stinking crazy because you want to take this and you're going to pull it further down. Now usually I put my wigs on before I do my makeup, but because, you know, I was getting on the tube, I was like, I need to be cute. So anyways, you want to put your wig cap over your ears, and the reason being is because we need our wig cap to be ear to ear so that our lace is laying on top of wig cap at all times to mimic scalp. So once you have your wig cap on, you're going to take that same Gots to Be gel, and you are going to, I'm going to get up closer so you guys can see. You're going to take your gel and you're going to take a little bit of it, and you're going to start to just place this around the hairline where the lace cap is. And this is going to keep the wig cap stuck to your head, okay? So you'll see exactly what I'm saying in a second, but I'm just taking it all the way across, basically where I want my wig to lay. I have a big ass forehead, you guys, so I can pull my wig further down on my forehead and it still look natural, because I have so much forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, you would want to put this closer to your hairline. But for me, since my forehead is so big, you guys see, I'm laying this about an inch, maybe a half an inch to an inch in front of my hairline, and some on my hairline. So yeah. So I do a pretty thick layer because I want this to be like very secure. I'm showing you guys how to do your wig cap or do your wig so that it will stay on your head for a decent amount of time, rather than like with Gots to Be, you know, your wig will stay on for, I don't know, like a couple of days. But with this, your wig will be on for a week or two, depending on how many layers you do. So I do it pretty thick, like so. And then you want to let this dry. You can blow dry it if you prefer, or you can let it air dry. So it's up to you. Okay, so you'll know that the stuff is dry when you can touch it and it's not sticky, like it dries clear. You guys can see. Okay, so now what you want to do is you're going to cut off all of this excess, okay? So I'm taking a pair of scissors. The sharper your scissors, the better. Manicure scissors will probably work better, but you're just gonna wanna cut all of this excess off. And then you're gonna go around your ear and up this way. Be sure not to cut your hair. I'm just gonna poke my ear out. Okay. So can you guys see how that worked? And I'm just gonna kind of cut the back off a little bit. So over here it's kind of rolling up a little bit, but that's okay, it's not a big deal. So this is what you should look like, bald, okay? If you're a beginner to your wig, you're gonna go ahead and cut the lace, this excess lace, off of your wig now. So now that it is nice and cut, the first thing that I wanna do is put the wig on to see how it fits on my head. I don't have any of the adjustable straps hooked in or anything. I just wanna put it on to see how it's fitting. What I am gonna say is it fits pretty snug. I don't need to tighten it, I don't feel like, with any adjustable straps. So since it fits well, if it didn't, I would take it off and pull the adjustable straps to tighten the wig. But since it's since it's fitting pretty well, I don't need to do that. I'm going to first pull the hair back with these clips because there is bangs and stuff, and I don't want this hair getting caught up in my adhesive. And then I'm gonna flip it like this. This is just how I like to do mine. Then I'm gonna pull these sides and I'm gonna clip them in the back so that the hair is out of the way. So we have all hairline, that's all we see. What I'm gonna do is take my adhesive that I use, and the adhesive that I use is from the hair Diagram. This is their Bold Hold Extreme Cream. I hope it'll focus on this. My lights are kind of bright, so you guys might not be able to see it, but I'll have a link to where you can purchase this adhesive down below. And this is what we're going to be using. So it comes with like a little applicator like this. And I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions now. Does it rip out your edges? Does it do this? Is it okay to use? So as far as ripping out your edges, if you take this off properly, no, it will not pull out your edges. They sell a remover. That is what I personally use to take mine off. You can use any kind of oil though, and it'll pull right up to remove it. So as long as you remove it properly, you will have no type of issues, okay? So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm taking the adhesive and I'm gonna go around my hairline. I'm taking a thin layer. You don't wanna put too much or it won't dry properly. And I'm going all the way around the hairline with this. All right, so once I have a layer down, I'm gonna take a rat tail comb. This one is filthy. This is the one I use for my wigs to lay this adhesive down. And you want to spread the adhesive flat, okay? So I'm just running it down like this, and you wanna pull downwards. You don't wanna go upwards because you'll pull your wig cap up. So I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just laying it down flat. There's a piece of hair right here. Okay. So I'm just laying it down flat like so. And I kind of got a little too much, and what I'm doing with the excess is I'm just kind of pushing it over here so that I can get some of it later to redistribute. So what you want to do is you want to let this first layer dry, and then we're probably going to do, you can layer this product up to about 5 layers in total, depending on how long you're trying to wear this wig. For me, I'm probably only going to wear the wig for about 4 days or so, so I'm only going to do about 2 to 3 layers. The longer you want to wear the wig, the more layers you do, but I wouldn't do more than 5 layers total. So you want to make sure that this adhesive dries completely before putting another layer on, okay? So you see how this is all white? Don't you go putting any more on, okay? You need to wait until it's getting like very clear, like how it is over here, before you go and try to add in another layer. So our wig is ready to go on, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking the middle portion of the wig and I'm just gonna pull it down and lay it flat, okay? And then I'm gonna take this side and pulling it nice and tight, you guys. Nice and tight and laying it flat. Same thing with the other side, nice and flat, okay? And then I'm just pressing. Pressing, pressing. I'm gonna take out the clip so that the hair isn't being strained or anything like that. And then I'm just pressing, pressing, pressing. So now that all of that is done, now let's look at the sides. So I don't know if you guys can see, but a lot of this wig is hanging over my ear. So meaning I need to cut that. So what I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna take my clip, and first things first, I'm gonna see where it's not glued, which is about right here. I'm gonna part that hair downward, and I'm gonna pull this section up and clip it so that we can cut without cutting hair that we actually want to be a part of our wig. And then I'm cutting upward and over throughout the ear into the lace, and then once I reach the back, I'm just gonna cut it off completely. But be sure not to be cutting into your wig, as in like all the other hair that you want to be a part of your wig. It's okay if you cut it a little bit. I mean, no one's gonna notice. But you know, you wanna try to preserve as much of your hair as possible. I'm going to take the pick that comes with the wig, and I am indeed going to just get in here and just start picking away at the hair. Okay, so of course, I can 100% leave it just like this. and pick it out more, of course, to get more volume. But I want to show you guys the curls and all that, so I'm going to turn around so you can see. And I did add a little bit of bleach to the ends to get it that brown color on the ends. It does not come like that. Like I said, I can 100% leave it like this, but I think I kind of want to style it like with 2 buns or something. I don't know. You guys, look at how good this looks. Man, my first wig did that, bro. I mean, you know, with my help. Okay, so now we're gonna lay some baby hairs down because, you know, who would I be if I didn't? This looks like it's my hair. Let me pull it closer so you can see the edges and everything. Wow. Wow. Like, I'm even fooling myself, y'all. Nobody can tell me this isn't my hair. I am shook. All right, well, yeah, so that's it, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video on how I lay my wigs down. This has been one of my most highly requested videos, so I really hope that this helps you guys out. And yeah, don't forget to check out my first wig. I'll have all the wig details down below, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.